This is News 3 Now, live at 4, moving forward.
And good afternoon. Welcome to Live at 4. A 27-year-old man is dead after a fight with another man at a Madison East Side bar led to dozens of reported gunshots. Our Maddie Heimsch is on Williamson Street where it happened, and she brings us firsthand accounts from neighbors. She is live tonight. Maddie?
Yeah, you guys, one neighbor who lives just down the street told me that she heard at least 20 shots out her window coming from this corner at around 1:30 a.m. today. The Madison Police Department confirmed they recovered more than 40 shell casings from the road. April Vaughn says an argument seemingly lasted about 20 minutes before she heard gunshots. When she looked out her window, she reports seeing the victim's body in the street. Vaughn lives with her 5 kids and says while the incident was scary, she's not worried about their safety here on Willie Street.
I feel like it was isolated. I feel like it was just something that happened over there. I feel like it was probably someone that couldn't control their alcohol. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I know Willie Street is a safe place.
At this time last year, there had already been 4 homicides reported in Madison. This year, today's marks only the second. This block between South Baldwin and South Dickinson Streets were closed off for most of the morning, and some small businesses are still cleaning up. Their buildings being hit by gunfire. But this evening, traffic and pedestrians are moving around as usual. We'll hear more from police and neighbors on News 3 Now at 5 and 6. For now, reporting live on the east side of Madison, I'm Maddie Heimsch, News 3 Now.
All right, Maddie, thank you. As this situation develops, we are pushing the latest information directly to your phone. All you have to do is download the free Channel 3000 mobile app. To find it, just search WISC-TV wherever you get your apps. Let's get a look now at your first warn forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington. Alex, lots going on this weekend. We hope the rain doesn't ruin it all.
Oh, I wish I had really good news. I have some good news in the forecast. Saturday is kind of looking like a washout. That's not the best of the news, but Sunday's looking great too. I'll show you those temperatures in just a moment. Temperatures out there right now where they should be for this time of year. 74 in Madison, 76 our friends in Boscobel, our friends up in Camp Douglas at 73, and our friends in Janesville pushing nearly 80 degrees. So a mild to warm day across southern Wisconsin. We've got a 76 in Mount Horeb, and in the northeast part of Dane County, we got a 74 in Sun Prairie. As we plan the rest of your night, some clouds across the area. They're already starting to increase as temperatures slowly go down to about 63 when you join us for our 10 o'clock newscast. You might be able to leave the windows open for most of the night, but we do have some clouds increasing towards Platteville. These clouds will thicken up more. We'll be looking at showers on Saturday, and Sunday's the better of the two. Coming up in Maine weather, I'll be tracking those showers when they start and when they exit southern Wisconsin, and how much water you can expect out of all of those raindrops. I've got that coming up.
All right, Alex, thank you. The latest version of the federal farm bill is working its way through Congress. Could have a big impact on Wisconsin farmers. Our Braden Ross sat down with the Wisconsin Farm Bureau's Executive Director of Government Relations to break this all down here. Braden?
Yeah, there are plenty of big changes that could be coming from this bill. One amendment could have a big impact on the THC hemp industry here in Wisconsin. While marijuana is still illegal for recreational and medical use here in Wisconsin, the 2018 Farm Bill opened up the hemp-derived THC industry across the country. Since then, it's become a growing commodity here in Wisconsin, but now Congress is considering tightening the reins.
I think that those producers really just want to know, what are the rules going to be? Are we going to change them from 2018? But the long and short of it is, I don't know that Congress in its 2018 authorization of the Farm Bill quite knew the box that it was opening on hemp products.
Now, the bill would also expand safety nets for farmers. It could also limit future spending on food assistance programs and cut funding for climate-related programs and incentives. Now you can watch my full conversation with Jason Mugiani on For the Record this Sunday at 10:30.
All right, Braden, thank you. It has been almost 60 years since the Griswold versus Connecticut decision established the right to contraception in America, and now Democrats say that right is under attack. Today, Wisconsin politicians held a press conference condemning recent actions by Republicans in the Senate, blocked the Right to Contraception Act this week. The Right to Contraception Act would have enshrined into federal law a right for individuals to buy and use contraceptives, including birth control pills and condoms.
We just saw this week that the U.S. Senate was not able to pass something to make sure that people have the right to contraception. And unfortunately, the Republicans voted against that right. In the state Senate and in the state Assembly in the state of Wisconsin,
The law struck down by Republicans in Wisconsin would also have provided a guarantee for birth control pills and condoms. Former President Donald Trump on the campaign trail for the first time since he was convicted on 34 counts in his hush money trial. Trump's tour began in the battleground state of Arizona, as Caitlin Huey-Burns reports.
Donald Trump making his first official campaign stop as a convicted felon.
I just went through a rigged trial in New York.
In the battleground border state key to his chances of winning the presidency, Trump took aim at immigration.
Joe Biden wants an invasion. I want a deportation.
CBS News polling shows Trump leading President Biden here, with immigration among the top issues of concern for voters, like Marcia and Louise Salguero.
We're immigrants. They assume that because we're immigrants, we are for criminality and for open borders. No, we have families. We believe in America, in a safe border.
Just this week, state Republicans approved a November ballot measure that would allow local police to arrest undocumented migrants crossing the border, a measure aimed at driving voter turnout. Citrus farmer Selwyn Justice says he's worried about the consequences.
Somebody might just show up and come into your place of business and tell everybody they need to stop working and demonstrate documentation.
Trump lost Arizona by just over 10,000 votes 4 years ago, and it has been ground zero for false claims about the election. Just last month, Trump was named an unindicted co-conspirator in an election interference case where several of his allies were charged. And as for his own conviction, Trump suggested he had a right to retribution.
When this election is over, based on what they've done, I would have every right to go after them.
Caitlin Huey-Burns, CBS News, Phoenix.
And still ahead on Live at 4, new shows from classic franchises are hitting streaming services this weekend. Will Loper returns to show you everything to put on your must-watch list when Live at 4 returns.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
With Sweeto Metal Roofing, you get quality metal roofs installed by the best in the business. A metal roof means no fading, no storm repairs, true sustainability, and lower energy bills.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Hi, I'm Steve Lindenau, owner of Crazy Lenny's e-bikes. We are the e-bike experts. We've been doing this for well over a decade, and we'll use that expertise to get you into the right e-bike. We have the right bike here for everyone, and our knowledgeable staff will help select the right bike for you. So if you're looking for an e-bike, give us a call or stop on by, because nobody e-bikes like we bikes.
We're looking for 200 homeowners this month interested in getting new landscape borders. Our cutting-edge materials and installation process ensures that your borders will not fade, discolor, or disconnect and will look beautiful for years to come. All covered by our extensive lifetime warranty. Visit the website or call the number for your new borders today.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Old windows? Compromise your home's comfort. Vinyl windows, a 1970s relic, aren't built for extreme weather. They warp and crack, becoming vulnerable to the elements. At Next Door in Window, we have the answer. Fiberglass. Our Ultrex fiberglass windows last up to 50 years, longer than any other window you can buy. And while other companies cut corners and never call you back, we've got your back. When you demand tomorrow's comfort, Next delivers. Visit nextwindow.com to learn more.
It's going to be another sizzling hot summer. Don't burn up your money on high energy bills. get new energy-efficient windows from Champion.
We have saved 25 to 30% on our energy bill since installing the windows, which blew my mind.
Stay cool and save 35% off new Champion windows. Plus, get an extra $100 off every window. The more you buy, the more you save. Save 35% off your new Champion windows and $100 off every window you buy.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call Demery today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Well, in France today, President Biden paid tribute to U.S. Army Rangers who scaled 100-foot cliffs to turn the tide of World War II. He also compared fighting Hitler then to fighting Russian President Vladimir Putin now. Willie James Inman has more.
President Biden arrived on the promontory point between Utah and Omaha beaches in France, where tens of thousands of American troops landed 80 years ago this week. Army Rangers then scaled the 100-foot cliffs while under fire from the German army.
When the Nazis cut the ropes, the Rangers used their hands, and inch by inch, foot by foot, yard by yard, the Rangers literally clawed their way up this mighty precipice.
In a speech on democracy, the president connected D-Day to supporting Ukraine's fight for freedom.
They stood against Hitler's aggression. Does anyone doubt that they would want America to stand up against Putin's aggression here in Europe today?
Earlier in the day, the president met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and publicly apologized for the congressional holdup of $61 billion of American military aid. Mr. Biden pledged continued U.S. support and announced another $225 million package.
President Biden returns to Washington late Sunday after laying a wreath at a French cemetery for Americans killed during World War I. The president will make his first state visit to France on Saturday.
President Emmanuel Macron will host the president and first lady. They'll be officially welcomed at the Arc de Triomphe. They'll parade along the Champs-Élysées and attend a state dinner at the French president's palace. Thursday, Macron announced plans to send warplanes to Ukraine, and Friday, Zelensky met with French government officials. Willie James Inman, CBS News, Washington.
The State Department says the new aid package to Ukraine includes air defense interceptors, artillery systems and munitions, armored vehicles, and anti-tank weapons. Well, the prosecution rests its case. Day 5 of Hunter Biden's federal gun trial in Delaware. Prosecutors called 2 more witnesses, both federal agents, before resting their case just before noon today. As is common in all criminal cases, Hunter Biden's lawyers asked the judge to acquit him on the grounds of improper prosecution under the Second Amendment. They also cited an amendment to the gun possession law. The judge does not plan to rule on those motions at this time. Hunter Biden's defense team is calling its witnesses to include the owner and an employee of the gun store where he bought the weapon. The temporary pier constructed by the U.S. military to bring aid into Gaza is expected to resume operations soon. A U.S. defense official says if all goes well, aid distribution will restart within the next day or so. The pier had only been operating for several days before heavy seas damaged it last week before it broke apart. The maritime corridor helped deliver about 1,000 metric tons of aid into Gaza. Millions of Americans across a large portion of the Southwest are under heat advisories today. National Weather Service says the first major heat wave of the year is already toppling temperatures records. The extreme heat blanketing nearly half the country now, extending from California all the way to Iowa. Las Vegas hit 112 yesterday. That breaks a record for the earliest such a high temperature has been recorded there. The city is expected to break another record today. The city of Los Angeles chief heat officer says people should take measures to protect themselves from heat-related illness.
I want to caution people to please stay in the shade, drink extra water. These summers are much hotter. I heard that the folks in Vegas just shrug it off. They shouldn't, especially outdoor workers.
And in Phoenix, first responders demonstrated how cooling bags filled with ice can quickly drop the body temperature for those suffering from heat stroke. And forecasters expect the heat wave to ramp up during the middle of next week. Let's get a look at our first warn forecast for the weekend. Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington joining us. Alex, the heat out there is crazy. We're not going to get really warm until maybe, what, the end of next week is what you're thinking?
Yeah, end of next week. Eventually, that heat bubble is going to slowly work its way towards southern Wisconsin. When we get to the 10-day forecast, you'll see just how warm southern Wisconsin's going to get. Not terribly warm, mild this evening as clouds are on the increase as we plan the rest of your Friday evening. Great evening to get outdoors, maybe enjoy dinner outside. But Saturday is a day that I know there's a lot of graduations going on, and they will be impacted by scattered showers much of the day on Saturday. I'm going to take you throughout the day on Saturday so you see when the showers start, when they peak, and when they end. Good news is if you have any graduation or outdoor activities on Sunday, picture perfect, and then maybe a storm later on your Tuesday. Showers, 5 o'clock, Madison up towards Columbia County, off towards the north and towards the west. Can't rule out a clap or two of thunder. Widespread showers through the morning hours as we head towards the lunch hour. Those showers eyeing up areas towards Janesville, over towards Watertown and Fort Atkinson, and then they zip off to the east. By the time we get to 2, 3 o'clock, those shower activity across all of southern Wisconsin has pushed off towards the east. A few breaks in the skies. We'll hopefully get those temperatures up by the end of the day at around 70 degrees. So a little bit of a cooler day on Saturday. The pick of the two over the weekend is going to be Sunday. I'll show you how warm we'll be on Sunday in just a moment. Widespread 1/4 to 1/2 inch amounts across all of southern Wisconsin. Again, the peak timing of the rainfall is going to be from 5 o'clock in the morning till about noon from Madison and points north and west, and lasting into the early afternoon hours, Madison and points to the south and east. By mid-afternoon, things should be drying out. The not such nice Saturday, the picture perfect Sunday, 74. We've dropped the winds down a little bit. Just a wonderful day, wonderful way to end the upcoming weekend. We were talking about that heat out across the southwestern half or so of the United States. It's going to slowly work its way towards southern Wisconsin, mid to upper 80s by the time we head towards your Father's Day weekend. That's also going to be accompanied with more humidity, which you'll see here in this 7 to 10 day forecast. Look at our low temperatures as we approach Father's Day weekend. They'll be in the mid, they may even be in the upper 60s. So that's that humidity, that's that moisture that you're going to need for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not expecting all day washouts during our Father's Day weekend, but the First Warn Weather Team will be keeping an eye during that time frame because that's the energy you need for strong to severe thunderstorms. And tonight is the anniversary of the infamous Barneville F5 tornado, which occurred about 10 minutes to 1 on June 8th, 1984. It carved a 36-mile path across the state of Wisconsin. 9 unfortunately perished to the storm. Winds were clocked at 318 miles per hour, and there's a story on channel3000.com and our Channel 3000 Facebook where I explain why the Barneville tornado occurred.
That was really interesting to watch that last night, Alex. The history you went through, and amazing how technology has really improved forecasting. That was something to watch, so I invite people to tune in. Thank you. Well, in more local news, City of Madison expanding its far west side, and that includes larger space for Elver Park. Now, what was originally farmland will soon turn into expanded roadways, hundreds of homes there, and more park space. Much of the housing will be single and double family homes, providing much needed housing in a market that is lacking in those options. Now, the land was purchased from the Marty Century Farm by Viridian, which then promptly sold half of it to the City of Madison.
Viridian plans to develop over a number of years, and we would kind of stage our construction along with that as well. So it could take, upwards of 5 years to kind of fully be constructed throughout that area.
Now, the city has not yet determined what the Elver Park space will look like, but it plans to begin design efforts in 2027. A new adventure in a galaxy far, far away, and a new rendition of a Mean classic. Will Loper is back with a look at everything hitting your screens on streaming this weekend in the Loper Report.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered.
Embark on a new adventure in a galaxy far, far away with The Acolyte. Streaming this week on Disney+.
The Jedi justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. But that peace is a lie.
In the new Star Wars series, Jedi are being hunted down by an assassin, and it's up to a Jedi Master and his former Padawan to find out who's behind it.
It's time to face the past. What was that?
Oh, Lord, it's the Queen Bee.
Regina George.
Don't look her in the eye.
You could be really hot if you change, like, everything.
Sing along with the 2024 musical remake of Mean Girls, newly streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Every Renaissance fair in the United States came into being because they wanted to be like George. He's built this whole thing.
He's the ruler.
He's not crazy. He's just thinking on a level that you can't comprehend.
And catch the high drama that occurs at the Texas Renaissance Fair in Ren Fair, newly streaming on Max.
All you have to do is make the plan. It'll be fun.
An eccentric artist who goes by King George takes his medieval role maybe a little too seriously.
They are thick as thieves.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper.
And coming up next on Live at 4, the AmFam Championship is in full swing. Round 1 just wrapped up, and we're sitting down with a person who knows just how much this event means for the community when Live at 4 continues.
The design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC turn your design dreams into reality. With customized solutions and quality products, our passion and expertise will help turn your room into a dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Upgrade your garage, patio, or basement this spring with our beautiful cutting-edge concrete coatings. Our coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy and guaranteed to increase your home's value. For a limited time, save up to $500 off your project. Plus, call during this program to see if you qualify for payments starting at just $30 a month.
Nobody wants to replace the roof. But these days, many roofs are only lasting 10 to 15 years, costing you tens of thousands of dollars. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. RoofMax treatments, started early enough, can extend the life of your roof by 15 years or more. And even if you think your roof is at the end of its life, 90% of the time, RoofMax can extend the life of your roof by 5 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. So give us a call and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
Imagine trying to take on one of the big car companies. It's not easy. Yet this year, one local law firm finalized the largest compensatory verdict in state history against an automaker, over $38 million. And it was no fluke. That same firm has been holding big car companies accountable for faulty designs that cause injury for over 50 years. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Habish, Habish & Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Our city has a pulse. Steps from bustling and wild. Come find familiar. Experience new. Live in our rhythm and stay.
This famous wood fence from the show Home Improvement had to have boards replaced 13 times in only 9 years. Our fences outlast wood 3 to 1 and are all backed by our extensive lifetime warranty. This month, save $1,000 on your project. Visit the website or call the number for your new fence today.
From midnight tweets to drinking bleach to tear-gassing citizens and staging a photo op, we knew Trump was out of control when he was president. Then he lost the 2020 election and snapped, desperately trying to hold on to power. Now he's running again, this time threatening to be a dictator, to terminate the Constitution.
If I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Trump wants revenge, and he'll stop at nothing to get it.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Well, it is round 1 of the PGA Champions Tour event at University Ridge, the American Family Insurance Championship, and we just wrapped up round 1 at University Ridge. I'm just going to go over the scores because I don't know if you can read that. That's a really small leaderboard. Glenn Day and Boo Weekley are co-leaders. The big story, though, is in the top 3, Jerry Kelly and Steve Stricker are 1 shot off the lead, both at 3 under through round 1. But a lot of big names up there. Lee Janzen, David Duval, all tied with Stricker and Kelly at third. But again, Boo Weekley and Glenn Day are your leaders. But truly what makes the AmFam Championship so important is the impact, really, that it makes on our community. And Jan Kiddo is VP of Communications and Community Engagement at American Family Insurance, and she joins us now live from University Ridge. Jan, thanks for being with us today. I know this has to be such a fun event for you and your team at AmFam, and really all the employees get involved with this, right?
Oh, this is a tremendous event. We've just had a long history of giving back to the community, and this couldn't be a better way to honor that. Working with Steve in this golf tournament is fantastic.
And I know the golf is such a highlight, and people love to get out there and see the players, and the Champions Tour is phenomenal because they interact with the fans so unbelievably well. But you've raised a ton of money over the years since this started back in 2016. Where does all that money go?
So, yep, since 2016, we've actually raised $17.2 million, and that money goes to American Family Children's Hospital and then local charities across Wisconsin. In 2023 alone, we raised $2.4 million. That was our biggest year so far, and we're hoping this year beats that as well.
Oh, we'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Steve Stricker and what he meant, his foundation, what he's done, his partnership with AmFam. He really is kind of the thing that, along with American Family, it wouldn't be possible without Steve's efforts here, would it?
No, it couldn't be possible. Steve and Nikki Stricker are amazing friends of American Family. We value our partnership with them. They are fantastic. Every year they help us get better and better, and we just love partnering with them on this event. And no better way to honor them and their commitment to the community is get on board with them every year, and we're so excited to continue to do that.
Yeah, I've interviewed them both so many times. Just absolutely tremendous people. Yeah. University Ridge has been a great partner. The UW, of course, and American Family Children's Hospital have such a partnership as well. And I know it's a little bit sad, bittersweet maybe to say goodbye to University Ridge, but that's been a great partnership.
It's been an amazing partnership. They have been fantastic since day one with us, and we'll continue to stay close with them. We still will do things like Race for the Cure as we move forward. So we value them, and we look forward to continuing other events with them as well.
And we look forward, I know we're just getting started with this tournament this year, but a beautiful course awaits next year that Steve actually designed, the old Cherokee at TPC Wisconsin. So the future for this event remains bright and strong. We keep saying it's the last year, but it's just the last year at U Ridge. The new course next year certainly will be exciting as well.
It will be exciting. I mean, we love, again, as I said earlier, we love being here at University Ridge, and we love this tournament. And next year gets another opportunity for us to continue to engage our community. This isn't just about writing a check for us at American Family. It's about bringing people across Madison together to fundraise for nonprofits.
And I've always loved how AmFam partners with people with kind of a Wisconsin flavor. And Sunday, right? Is Jordan Love going to be part of the events on Sunday? Is that correct?
Yes, Jordan Love will be part of the events on Sunday. Again, as American Family, our newest brand ambassador, we are in love with Sunday, and we're very excited for him to be here on Sunday with us.
Well, that will be a crowd pleaser, no doubt. They love to see whether it's Derek Jeter or in the past, some of the athletes that you've had on board, Jordan Love is certainly a rising star in Wisconsin. Jan, enjoy the weekend. Congrats on 8 years with AmFam's partnership with this golf tournament and the PGA Tour and University Ridge. Thanks for your time, and have a great weekend.
Great. Thank you for having me.
You bet. Well, there's more to come after the break. The man who interrupted a Baraboo graduation has been charged, and we'll tell you who he is and what charges he's facing when Live at 4 returns.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Harker Heating and Cooling, Best Up Cleaning, Best Heating and Cooling. Vote for Harker Heating and Cooling and all your favorites today.
Thank you for 29 quick and painless years. Wow, Fry to the rescue since 1995. And Best of Madison's Best Roofer 4 years in a row. We know roofs, and your roof gets the very best gutter system with Fry. It's engineered to withstand the toughest conditions and outperform year-round. 29 years of excellence and 29% off absolute gutters with any full roofing project. Schedule a free consult now at fryconstruction.com.
Complete your backyard with an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Spend less time maintaining your deck and more time relaxing on it with Ultra Deck low-maintenance composite decking. It's easy to install, easier to maintain, and built to last. Ultra Deck Triumph is only $199 per lineal foot after rebate. Suncast provides high-quality, low-maintenance, and easy-to-assemble storage. This Suncast 7x7 Cloverdale storage shed is only $699.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Introducing Badgerscape Design and Landscape, your trusted full-service landscape company in the greater Madison area. We offer expert design, installation, and maintenance services. Visit badgerscapedesign&landscape.com to schedule a consultation today.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet, all with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
I'm 82.
86.
90 years young.
Eric Hovde thinks people like us shouldn't be able to vote.
If you're in a nursing home, you only have 5-6 month life expectancy. Almost nobody in a nursing home is in a point to vote.
Son, I've served this country. I think I can handle a ballot.
What a jerk.
Eric Hovde, I'm fully aware of whom I'm voting for, and it won't be you.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Well, your weather words. Sunday, the better of the two, as we take a look at yesterday's very active. We were all just glued into what was happening on the weather patio as this giant turkey just hung out back there for much of the afternoon. That area back there is teeming with wildlife. I know Blaze Keller is like the father of a bunch of baby bunnies back there too. So it was quite a scene to see the wildlife. And Alex, I know you keep an eye on all the birds.
I do.
And those turkeys are not supposed to be getting into our feeders, are they?
I'd like to see that turkey jump up on that hopper feeder. Yeah, I do keep a tab on the birds out there, and courtesy of Wild Birds Unlimited, they provide the seed for our birds out there, and we have them on periodically as well. Well, we've got a big day on Saturday with graduations, and we've got showers that are a couple hundred miles away. You're probably wondering, well, where are these showers? They're out over portions of southwestern Minnesota and the northern portions of Iowa. They will be making their way to southern Wisconsin. Widespread half inch of water expected across the entire area. So they will be widespread. Pretty much everybody will get wet on Saturday. Over the next couple of hours here, temperatures will dip out of the 70s. We've got 74 in Madison right here in Dane County, a lot of 73s and a 74, but a warm 78 to the south and Edgerton. The evening tonight, picture perfect, low 70s, then dipping into the 60s as we go further into the evening. But it is Saturday. That is not the nicest of the day for many activities coming up in Maine weather. I'm going to track those showers hour by hour and let you know when they will peak and for what areas they will peak and when we can expect those showers to end.
All right, Alex, thank you. We are still following a homicide investigation in downtown Madison. Here's a live look at the area where that shooting took place. According to police, there was some kind of altercation inside a bar on Williamson Street. It escalated into gunfire that hit and killed one of the shooters. No arrests have been made at this time. The Violent Crimes Unit is leading this investigation. Police are asking for tips, and you can send them anonymously at p3tips.com. The parent responsible for interrupting graduation at Baraboo last week has officially now been charged. Matthew Eddy facing charges of disorderly conduct. Let's take a closer look at that video from last Friday. You can see Eddy there in the white polo approach from the right and grab Dr. Rainey Briggs, moving him out of the way. The video would continue. You can hear Briggs say, "Get off me." Multiple people then went on stage to remove the parent. Multiple national outlets are even chiming in, including Time Magazine and NBC, identifying Eddy. Court records online show he is charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor for that event, May 31st. That's when graduation was held. It also appears someone filed a restraining order against him on June 3rd. The record does not confirm whether that was Briggs. Eddie's initial appearance in court is scheduled for August 14th. Public Health has issued an overdose spike alert in Dane County. Our Merrill Hubbard explains why Public Health has concerns about this increase in drug overdose cases.
The spike alert was issued after first responders reported an increase in drug overdoses in our community. According to the release, there is an uptick in opioid overdose treatment at local hospitals. Public Health says this recent spike could be tied to increased drug circulation between neighboring large cities. It is important that people become aware of potential new drug variances and how these changes can be life-threatening.
That's the intent of the alert, is just to make sure people have like that added layer, like something is here, we don't know what it is.
The alert also states that at least 7 people were treated for unusual symptoms this week after they consumed crack cocaine. If you or anyone you know are concerned about drug overdoses, you can visit vending machines like this one. They are around town and have Narcan available. I'm Merrill Hubbard, News 3 Now.
And Public Health says to always call 911 if you believe someone has overdosed. Well, the stock market finishes on a relatively flat note in Friday trading after a jobs report from May. The Dow Jones fell a little more than 87 points. NASDAQ fell an even 40, and the S&P 500 down nearly 6. The Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk returns to Willow Island at the Alliant Energy Center this weekend. Tomorrow, survivors and thrivers will be honored ahead of the 1- and 2-mile walk at 9 a.m. And if you'd like to walk, there is actually still time to sign up. We've included a link to register on this story at channel3000.com. A local nonprofit is expanding to Mount Horeb, all in an effort to help people in that community. The Madison Area Rehabilitation Center, also known as MARC, broke ground on their new 13,500 square foot community hub today. For over 70 years, the organization has been helping individuals with developmental disabilities work towards their dreams. Today, the group is working towards bringing those resources to areas surrounding Madison so it can help people like Jeffrey Hopwood.
I'm just really excited about it. It allows the people that are in the community to have a place to go.
Well, MARC provides support for children and adults, including employment opportunities, day services, and community inclusion events. Coming up after the break, a TV legend is stepping down after years on air. He's giving the wheel one last spin. We look back on Pat Sajak's career when Live at 4 returns.
We're looking for 200 homeowners this month interested in getting new landscape borders. Our borders are laid in one piece using a high-performance concrete mix, and we add fibers and steel cable to maximize strength and durability. Our cutting-edge materials and process ensure that your borders will not fade, discolor, or disconnect, and will look beautiful for years to come. And all of our borders are covered by our extensive lifetime warranty. Boost your curb appeal with easy-to-mow-around, long-lasting, beautiful landscape borders. Visit the website or call the number for your new borders today.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you huge money on facial tissue.
Fiora facial tissue, 3 packs for $2.89 or 4 packs for $3.29.
Ay caramba, hot prices on facial tissue.
$2.89, $3.29.
Fiora is top quality, half the price of national brands.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee owned.
It's Woodman's.
Furniture and Mattress is now open. Over $1 million of quality name brands on display, including Flex Steel, Best, England, Spring Air, Ashley, Amish Furniture, and much more. All in stock and on sale. With an acre of quality name brand furniture in our beautiful new showroom, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Get special free financing. All credit welcome. Hurry in today to Baraboo Furniture and Mattress, where your satisfaction is our guarantee.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
New at 5, it was a terrifying night on Williamson Street. A mother shares her harrowing account of a fatal shooting right outside her window. We'll hear her story.
Coming up at 5, we'll use Future Track to show you the showers starting and when you can expect those Saturday showers to end, and that's at 5.
And ahead at 6, a spike in overdoses prompts an alert issued by Public Health Madison and Dane County. Everything you need to know for your safety tonight at 6. Well, half of one of the most famous duos on TV will say goodbye this evening as Pat Sajak takes his final spin on Wheel of Fortune. He has hosted that show for 41 years. Last year, he announced this would be his final season. Now, the 77-year-old is offering his parting words to the audience. Jolene Kent looks back at the legendary career of a man who helped teach us all the art of solving puzzles.
Well, the time has come to say goodbye.
A record-setting career now coming to a close.
It's been an incredible privilege to be invited into millions of homes, night after night, year after year.
For more than 4 decades.
$1 billion!
And more than 8,000 episodes. We've all had the good fortune
Who cares?
of spending part of our evenings with Pat Sajak.
Here's your new host. My name is Pat Sajak, and I've been fortunate enough to wander onto the set.
His wit and charm jumping off the screen into our living rooms.
The only reason I'm laughing is because your mother is patting my rear end. You're trying to get Rocco involved in the skateboarding?
Yeah, he's a French bulldog, so large head, short legs, so you can do the math.
That's how I got this job.
And with each spin, bought vowel,
A.
Sure, 3 A's.
solved puzzle.
Gail?
A strange loop wins the Tony.
Yeah, that's it.
And of course, a notable miss or two.
Tavares, right in the butt? What? No.
Sajak's turn as the affable host with Vanna White by his side made him a TV legend.
When I first started, I was so green. You made me so comfortable and made me so confident, Pat. You made me who I am. You really did.
Sajak also spoke to his daughter Maggie about the show's staying power.
People come up to us almost every day, sometimes in tears, saying, I used to watch the show with my grandmother, now I'm watching it with my kids, or my kids learned the alphabet from your show, or my mom came from the Philippines and learned to speak English. We didn't intend any of that, and yet we've become this sort of cohesive bond between people and generations and families and friends. That's been awfully gratifying.
Now, Sajak will hand the reins over to a decorated host in his own right as Ryan Seacrest buzzes in for his turn at the wheel.
It really does feel like an end of an era when it comes
Angelique Jackson is a senior entertainment writer at Variety who says Sajak's storied career could be impossible to replicate.
Can anyone else get 41 seasons and pull it off the way he did? I mean, quite simply, no. This is just not the way that TV works anymore. You don't have a game show that is part of everybody's lives when they are a child, and then they are married, and then they are a parent, and then they are a grandparent. This is a total anomaly and really will help Pat go down in the record books. Despite the very big shoes that Ryan Seacrest will have to fill, he'll be guided by a steady hand. Vanna White is planning to stay on an extra year, but certainly an end of an era. A game show host who survived 7 presidents. Jolene Kent, CBS News, Los Angeles.
I certainly watched it when I was growing up with my parents. Well, coming up next on Live at 4, we're sitting down with our happiness expert, Christine Whalen, to talk about the benefits of getting out and about, the benefits of walking, and also Professor Whalen's new title when Live at 4 returns.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Toro and their 60-volt max battery Flex Force power system products. It's unbeatable power by Toro.
We've got
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
Now, don't you worry. I'm going to take real good care of your windows.
You need the experts at Feldco. Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your summer with 2-for-1 windows and no interest until 2026. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast so you can enjoy your new windows all summer long. 2-for-1 windows won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
At Machinery Row Bicycles, you'll find Wisconsin's largest selection of road and triathlon bicycles from Moots, Giant, Felt, Waterford, and Trek. Trek has a great lineup of sport touring bicycles that are great for day tours and charity rides. The place to shop for the world's most beautiful bicycles is Machinery Row Bicycles, the most beautiful bicycle store in the world. Free adjustments and service are included in your Machinery Row bicycles. So many fun things to look at and bicycles to test ride on the bicycle path by the lake at Machinery Row Bicycles.
It's coming. Predicted to be one of the hottest summers ever. And you can't enjoy anything when your house is too hot, especially when you get that big utility bill. So what do? You stop the hot air from coming in and your cool air from leaking out. With USA Premium Foam in your walls, your old hot and humid house really can be made comfortable. Call now, and when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free. Stop sweating and start saving.
USA Insulation.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. Trust your home with RG Heating and AC.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tirvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tirvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tirvaya.
Hi, I'm Emmy Fink with Buzzed In Madison. We love the month of June because we get to celebrate the dairy industry and all of our great dairy farmers around this area. Join us all month. Blue Star Dairy, that's who we're going to see first, right here on WISC TV3.
We've got the power.
At the Power Centers of Madison, you can get the job done with Toro and their 60-volt max battery Flex Force power system products. It's unbeatable power by Toro.
We've got the power.
Middleton and Sun Prairie.
Well, it's been said you can't outrun your problems. Maybe, though, you could outwalk them. That certainly would help you. Research shows walking is good for you for a number of reasons. And living in walkable places, Madison's pretty good. Boost those opportunities. And our happiness expert, Professor Christine Whalen, is back with us. And you're not the happiness expert anymore? We're changing the title, right?
Well, a life of happiness comes from a life of purpose and meaning. So I'm now the purpose professor at Emory University. I'll still have some affiliations here up at UW, and I'm not moving. So I am going to be the happiness expert for you guys still.
Well, what does that entail? Emory's a tremendous school, one of the best in the country, and you get to be a part of that. Well, how is that going to work
Absolutely.
for you?
So there's a wonderful flourishing initiative that the provost started there, and the Emory Purpose Project is all about really incorporating this in all the classes and in the community at large. So I'm going to be doing a lot of the curriculum development and taking a lot of the great stuff that that we do around happiness and well-being and bringing it to more people. So
it's nice you get to stay in Madison but get the benefit of Emory, because Emory's in awful traffic Atlanta, one of the worst traffic cities in the country, and that's kind of the counterbalance, right, to walking. You know, you go to New York, nobody has cars, right? And I was just there and I walked a ton. I lost like 5 pounds in 3 days. That's great though, right? I mean, some of these urban centers are great. Some of them, if they have suburbia, maybe you can't walk to work.
So it turns out that Madison is actually one of the most walkable cities in the United States, which means that we see people who are walking to work, maybe biking to work, sort of going on our own active volition on a regular basis. Now, we don't want to overstate this because only about 4% of Americans overall walk or bike to work. In Madison, it's about 8%, so it's sort of double the national average, which is awesome. That puts us at number 12 in the United States, but 437th worldwide. Because it turns out that a lot of people walk and bike in Europe, and some in African countries as well. But when it comes to cities in the United States, with the exception of places like Manhattan, the richer the city, the more people tend to drive drive around in their cars.
Yeah.
So this is not always a great thing, certainly not for our health, because walking has health benefits, but it's also not great for our happiness, because the more you spend in time commuting, the longer you spend in the car, turns out the less happy you are, because the less time you have to spend with friends, with loved ones, doing the things that you want to do. So living closer in, if possible, actually is a great way to maximize your happiness and well-being.
That's hard, though, in a place like Madison where, you know, it's expensive to live in the core of the city where it's easy to walk to work, right? So does that surprise you, that number about Madison, a little bit? I mean, people are really active here. I mean, they always have been.
They are, and in fact, it's a lot of college towns, especially college towns in the Midwest. We see a lot of these college towns where people are walking and biking more. It kind of makes sense. But, you know, Madison is investing in infrastructure around public transport as well. So maybe even if you walk to the bus, as we all know, at University Ave, there's a lot of construction around these new bus lines. So perhaps this is going to allow us to walk to the bus, take a bus to work, and shorten our commute maybe, or at least make it a little more social.
I gotta admit, I love New York with the public transportation where you can walk everywhere. But it is so expensive to live in a place like that.
I grew up in New York City, so I love public transport. I love walking, but you better believe, raising a family with 5 kids, I'm very happy to be in Madison.
Well, congrats on the new job at Emory.
Thank you so much.
I said, tremendous university, and she is the Purpose Professor. So we'll
it.
continue to have you. Lucky to have you still in Madison.
Thank you so much.
Have a great weekend,
Thanks.
Christine. Thank you. All right, let's go over to Alex. He's keeping us happy. Well, maybe not so happy tomorrow morning, Alex.
Yeah, I know there are some walks planned tomorrow morning. It's going to be a showery start to your Saturday, but walks by the end of your Saturday not out of the question. You can walk all day on Sunday, and you can walk tonight too. Temperatures going down through the 60s. Clouds will be on the increase overnight. We do have some pretty significant graduation impacts for Saturday. Showers are going to be across much of southern Wisconsin. If you have any plans Sunday, get outside, enjoy them. Maybe a storm as we head towards Tuesday. Look at the widespread shower activity, 6 o'clock in the morning, really pretty much all of southern Wisconsin. As we march from 6 o'clock towards noon, those showers again widespread. Then the showers are more widespread south and east of Madison as we move into the afternoon hours. By 2, 3 o'clock, they're out of here. So a showery Saturday, but a good Sunday is ahead with temperatures later on your Saturday getting upwards to near 70 degrees. So you can walk then by the time you get to Saturday evening. Saturday, amounts of water, 1/4 to 1/2 inch widespread across all of southern Wisconsin. And Saturday, not the nicest of the two. I'll step out of the way. Look how nice Sunday's going to be at 74 degrees, light winds, walk all day if you can on Sunday. And our next chance of rain coming in by the time we get towards Tuesday as we head towards the Father's Day weekend. That's going to be a stormy time for us as well across southern Wisconsin. We march towards the end of the week. Those temperatures get into the upper 70s, and then they get into the 80s. Look at those low temperatures as well. Lows in the 60s. That's that muggy feel. We may actually be having low temperatures approaching near 70 degrees as we head towards next Saturday and as we head towards Father's Day on Sunday. The shower and thunderstorm chances, as I mentioned, will be increasing as we head during this warm period as well. And the First Warn Weather Team not going to be shocked to be putting some alert days out as we head towards the upcoming weekend and going out into the following work week with that active weather pattern across southern Wisconsin. So again, that recap here, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, not the nice day. Shower activity Sunday, once again, the better pick of the two with temperatures in the mid-70s and a beautiful day and a beautiful way to end the upcoming weekend. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
It's going to be another sizzling hot summer. Don't burn up your money on high energy bills. Get new energy efficient windows from Champion.
We have saved 25 to 30% on our energy bill since installing the windows, which blew my mind.
Stay cool and save 35% off new Champion windows. Plus, get an extra $100 off every window. The more you buy, the more you save. Save 35% off your new Champion windows and $100 off every window you buy.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont it. You want the night lights, the bright lights, I'll put you in the spotlight light. Yeah. You want style? Well, now I'll show you where you gotta be. Tell you what you gotta see. Oh, it's gonna make you smile.
Summertime fun is in full swing in Rosemont. From grand slams to hot jams. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
Hi, I'm Fiona Rataj with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. Here are 3 things to know. Make sure you are registered to vote at your current address. You can check or register at myvote.wi.gov. If you do not have a Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, you can register to vote with your municipal clerk by completing the registration form on MyVote. Absentee ballots must be requested.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
New at 5, it was a terrifying night on Williamson Street when a man was killed. A mother shares her harrowing perspective of the fatal shooting right outside her window. Hear the first-hand witness account of the shocking violence next at 5.
Start your evening with News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward, uncovering the stories and getting to the heart of events and issues that matter here. And when bad weather is on the way, we warn you first. News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward, weeknights.
All right, take a look at this. Pesky peacocks run amok. The exotic pets seem to be pestering residents in a Phoenix neighborhood, hopping on cars, rooftops, ruffling the feathers of their owners. The birds are now running foul of the neighbors as their talons keep leaving scratches on these vehicles. But some neighbors say the peacocks have been sauntering around the subdivision for years with no issues. They're simply nice to gawk at, they say. No word yet from the owner of the animals as to whether they'll get pulled from the streets. That's a little different. We'll be right back.
Introducing the new Sushi Lover Madison. All-you-can-eat sushi and hibachi at an amazing price. Now open at Westtown Mall for lunch or dinner. Be sure to try Sushi Lover Madison.
Hi, I'm Emmy Fink with Buzzed Into Madison. We love the month of June because we get to celebrate the dairy industry and all of our great dairy farmers around this area. Join us all month. Blue Star Dairy, that's who we're going to see first, right here on WISC TV3.
GA, the advanced form of dry age-related macular degeneration, can irreversibly damage your vision. It can progress faster than you think. When GA threatens your eyes, take a stand. Slow GA with Syfovre. Syfovre is an eye injection that was proven to slow damaging lesion growth over 2 years with increasing effect over time. It's the only FDA-approved treatment to slow GA in as few as 6 doses per year.
Don't take Syfovre if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye that may include pain and redness. Syfovre can cause serious side effects such as eye infection and retinal detachments, severe inflammation of vessels in the retina which may result in severe vision loss, wet AMD, eye inflammation, and an increase in eye pressure. Most common side effects are eye discomfort, wet AMD, small specks floating in vision, and blood in the white of the eye. Tell your doctor right away if you have any side effects.
Every moment counts. Act now to slow GA with Syfovre. Ask your retina specialist about Syfovre.
Baraboo Furniture and Mattress is now open. Over $1 million of quality name brands on display, including Flex Steel, Best, England, Spring Air, Ashley, Amish Furniture, and much more. All in stock and on sale. With an acre of quality name brand furniture in our beautiful new showroom, you're sure to find just what you're looking for. Get special free financing. All credit welcome. Hurry in today to Baraboo Furniture and Mattress, where your satisfaction is our guarantee.
Introducing the new Sushi Lover Madison. All-you-can-eat sushi and hibachi at an amazing price. Now open at Town Mall for lunch or dinner. Be sure to try Sushi Lover Madison.
Well, coming up, we continue to follow the deadly shooting in downtown Madison, what police are saying about this deadly engagement next. We thank you for joining us for Live at 4 on this Friday. Stay with us. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.